Hello friends, welcome to AffairsCloud Learn to Lead. Good morning to all the students. As you know, we already completed the September month weekly current affairs, but today we will discuss the first of week of October current affairs. It means we will cover 1st to 8th of October current affairs. Watch this video carefully. All the questions are very important. But first of all, you have to download our application CurrentAffairs from the Google Play Store. After that, log in with your email ID. Then click on this Crack Current Affairs section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. Both the subscription prices are very much low. But the most important thing, what we are covering under this 1 year and the 2 year subscription, we are providing you daily section. In the daily section, you will receive 3 things. One is the detailed current affair. Second is the question and answer format of current affairs, but both will be provided in the form of PDF or in the form of ebook. And third is the quiz section, and this can be attempted only on our application on daily basis. Next is the weekly section. Again, we are providing 3 things. One is the detailed current affairs, second is the question and answer format, but both things will be provided in the PDF format, and third is the quiz section, which you can attempt on our application on weekly basis. Next is the monthly section, and in the monthly section we are providing you 4 type of PDFs. One is the detailed current affair PDF, which is known as study PDF. Next, all the detailed current affairs will be converted in the form of question and answer. That's why it is known as question and answer PDF, so that you can revise all the current affairs in the question and answer format. Next is the best 100 current affairs will be provided. That is also provided in the form of question and answer. And last is the pocket PDF. It means 1-liner, 2-liner, or the 3-liners current affair will be provided to you, so that you can revise these current affairs very quickly before your exam. Next is topic wise current affair. This is very important section because we are providing 20 most important topic wise PDF. If you want to revise 1 or 2 particular topics, then you can use this topic wise PDF. If you are a banking student, then we are providing 3 things. One is detail, second is question and answer format of current affairs, but only related to banking and economy, and third is the quiz section. It is also only related to banking and economy, and you can attempt this quiz section only on our application on monthly basis. Next is exam PDF. If you want to cover all the current affairs before your exam of particular year, then you can use this exam PDF. Next is special current affairs section. In the special current affair, we are providing you budget and economic survey. 2 things we are providing. One is detail, budget and economic survey. Second is question and answer format of budget and economic survey. It means you can recall that examiner can make these type of questions from budget and economic survey. If you are preparing for your respective state exam, then we are also providing state current affairs, and we are covering every state and union territory. So all these things comes under only one subscription. First of all, you have to just download our application CurrentAffairs, then click on this Crack Current Affairs section, and you can subscribe for 1 year as well as for 2 years. And if you want 10% extra discount, then you can use this code ASH10. If you have any query, then you can email us on this email ID, or you can call us on this number. So let's start the weekly current affair. This is the first of week of October 2022. It means we will cover 1st to 8th of October 2022 current affairs. And here is the first question. Which of the following points are correct with respect to the inauguration made by Prime Minister Narendra Modi at Gujarat in September 2022? So let's find out the correct statement. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated and laid the foundation stone of world's first compressed natural gas terminal and of the brownfield port in the Bhavnagar, Gujarat. So this statement is very true because this is world's first compressed natural gas terminal, and this is inaugurated in Bhavnagar, Gujarat. He also inaugurated various other projects worth rupees 5,200 crores in Bhavnagar, Gujarat. This statement is true. The Prime Minister also inaugurated the Regional Science Center spread over 20 acres in the Bhavnagar, Gujarat. This center has been built at a cost of around 100 crore rupees. So this statement is also true. Last statement is he also inaugurated various other projects including package 7 of Sauni Yojana linked to 25 megawatt Palitana solar photovoltaic project and Awadh Krupa Plastomech Private Limited project. This is also known as APPL container. So this is also true, but this statement is not important. The first 2 statements are important. So all the statements are correct. So answer of this question is all A, B, C. Moving to next question. You can also see here Prime Minister Narendra Modi lays foundation stone of world's first CNG terminal in the area of Bhavnagar in Gujarat. In September 2022, the Ministry of Finance increased the interest rates in some small savings schemes for the quarter 3rd of financial 23. It means from October to December. Which of the following statement is incorrect with respect to the small savings scheme and their interest rate as of September 2022? So let's read out the first statement. The senior citizen savings scheme account interest rate has increased to 7.6%. Earlier it was 7.4% with a maturity period of 5 years. This statement is true. Next is the monthly income account scheme interest rate has increased to 6.7% for the quarter 3 in the financial year 23. Earlier it was 6.6%. It means it is increased by 0.1%. This statement is also true. Next is the interest rate of Kisan Vikas Patra was raised to 6.9% from 6.8% and the maturity period was reduced to 122 months from 124 months earlier. This statement is wrong statement because the interest rate of the Kisan Vikas Patra was raised by 10 basis point, to 7%, not 6.9%. Earlier it was 6.9%. So now it is 7%. And the maturity period was reduced to 123 months. Earlier it was 124 months. So this statement is now wrong statement. Next is the interest rate of the 2-year time deposit was increased like 20 basis point in the 2-year time deposit to 5.7% from the previous 5.5%. This statement is also true. Next is the interest rate of the 3-year time deposit has been raised by a huge 30 basis point, like now it is 5.8%, earlier it was 5.5%. So all the statements are correct except the interest rate of the Kisan Vikas Patra. So read statement carefully. So the Ministry of Finance increased the interest rates on the 5 of 12 small savings schemes for the quarter 3 from October to December, while other interest rates kept unchanged. Moving to next question. In which city Godhi India Private Limited manufactured India's first ever 3000 F high powered supercapacitors for electric vehicles and energy storage system applications? And this is the area of Hyderabad in Telangana. So answer of this question is second. Very important question. Remember, a supercapacitor is a device that stores and releases electrochemical energy. And Godhi India was the first company in India to get BIS, Bureau of Indian Standard certification to sell lithium ion cells made with indigenous technology. So remember, Godhi India Private Limited, Hyderabad in Telangana based battery technological startup has manufactured India's first ever 3000 farad, 3000 F or 3000 farad high powered supercapacitors at its facility in the Hyderabad, Telangana. Moving to next question. Which country recently signed a deal with India for the export of missiles and weapon system from India? This is export of missiles and weapon system from India. So we are basically focusing on the Make in India in the defense sector, and this country is Armenia. Answer of this question is 4. So India has inked a remarkable export order for missiles, rockets and ammunition to Armenia, which is confronted in a border dispute with a neighboring country Azerbaijan, and the value of the contract is estimated to be around $250 million, almost 2000 crore rupees. And as a result, India will export the indigenously Pinaka like multi-barrel rocket launchers that are already in service with the Indian Army for the first time. And the Pinaka was designed by DRDO, Defense Research and Development Organization, and manufactured by private sector companies in India. And India has already supplied four Swati radars to Armenia for an estimated cost of 350 crore rupees in the year of 2020. So remember, India signed a deal for the export of missiles and weapon system from India to Armenia. You can also see here India signs deal with Armenia for export of missiles. Next is in September 2022, the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways extended the deadline for the mandatory implementation of the 6 airbags rule in the passenger's car or M1 category to which date? This is till the year of 2023 and month is October. So Nitin Gadkari ji, the Union Minister of Road Transport and Highways, has extended the deadline for the mandatory implementation of 6 airbag rule for the passenger car, which is also known as M1 category, to October 2023 due to global supply chain constraints faced by the auto industry and its impact on the macroeconomics. And the draft notification was released in the month of January in 2022 and mandated that all the vehicles of M1 category manufactured after 1st of October 2022. But now this date is October 2023. Moving to next question. So you can see here 6 airbags rule for the passenger cars deferred by year to October 2023. It means the deadline was increased for 1 year. As per the World Intellectual Property Organization's 15th Global Innovation Index 2022, which was launched in the month of September 2022, India secured Dash rank in the index, while Dash country tops the index as the most innovative economy in the world in 2022 for the 12th year consecutively. Two things are very important under this question. One is the number. This is the 15th Global Innovation Index and it is released by organization which is known as World Intellectual Property Organization. Now, India's rank is 40th rank. India secured 40th rank and the top country is Switzerland. So, answer of this question is second. So, remember the 15th Global Innovation Index 2022 which is released by World Intellectual Property Organization was launched in which India ranked 40th position and it is a huge leap of 41 places in 7 years as India was 81st position in the year of 2015. And it should be noted that India entered the top 40 for the first time, and it stood at 46th in the year of 2021. Earlier the rank was 46th, now the rank is 40th. And the top country is Switzerland. It means Switzerland ranked at first position as the most innovative economy in the world in 2022 for the 12th year in a row, and it is followed by United States of America. It means second rank goes to US, third rank goes to Sweden, fourth rank goes to United Kingdom, fifth rank goes to Netherlands. But remember, the two ranks are very important. India's rank is 40th and the top country is Switzerland. You can see here India climbs to the 40th rank in the Global Innovation Index and it is released by World Intellectual Property Organization. It is a huge gap, huge leap of 41 years in 7 years because India's rank was 81st in the year of 2015. Moving to next question. Which of the following organizations recently collaborated with the Government of India to launch $1 billion in funds for financing electric vehicles? There are two organizations. One is World Bank, second is Small Industries Development Bank of India, SIDBI. So, answer of this question is both 1 and 2. So, the Government of India, World Bank and SIDBI, which is Small Industries Development Bank of India, collaborated to launch $1 billion fund to provide guarantees against defaults on loan taken to buy electric two-wheelers and the three-wheelers. So, this will be facilitated by National Institution for Transforming India, which is Niti Aayog, with an aim of faster and easier financing of the electric vehicles. Initially, a $300 million fund will be provided as a first loss risk sharing instrument and will be available to all financial institutions. Partial credit guarantee and first loss risk sharing instruments are some of the effective financial solutions to foster the transition and increase electric mobility. So, move into next question. Which of the following points are correct with respect to the recent Competition Commission of India approval? So, let us read the statement, then find out the correct statement. So, first is the Competition Commission of India has approved the acquisition of the assets of the Ashar Group by the ArcelorMittal Nippon Steel India Limited. This statement is true. Next is Competition Commission of India has issued its approval for JSW Neo Energy Limited to acquire the share capital of 18 subsidiary of Maitra Energy Private Limited. This statement is also true. Next is the Competition Commission of India has given its approval for the Adani Power to acquire 100% of the share capital and economic rights of Diligent Power Private Limited and DB Power Limited. So, this statement is also true. So, all the statements are correct. It means all the acquisitions are correct. So, answer of this question is all A, B, C. But read these statements. These are not so much important, but read these statements. Move into next question. What is the theme of 45th World Maritime Day 2022 that was observed across the globe by the United Nations? So we are talking about World Maritime Day, and this is 45th Maritime Day, and this was observed on 29th of September 2022. But every year it is not celebrated on 29th because it is celebrated on the last Thursday of the month of September. So this year it falls on 29th of September. That's why it is celebrated on 29th. And the theme was new technologies for greener shipping. So answer of this question is 3. So remember, this is 45th World Maritime Day 2022, which was observed across the globe by the United Nations on 29th of September 2022, which was annually celebrated on the last Thursday of the September. And the theme of this year was new technology for greener shipping. And the first ever World Maritime Day was observed in the year of 1978 to mark the establishment of the first convention of International Maritime Organization in the year of 1958. Moving to next question. In the Southwest Pacific, a sea floor ridges that stretches from Dash to Tonga has the highest density of underwater volcanoes in the world. This is static question, general knowledge based question, and this country is New Zealand. So answer of this question is second. So the new island has emerged in the Southwest Pacific Ocean after underwater volcanoes. As per the NASA's Earth Observatory in the Southwest Pacific, a seafloor ridges that stretches from New Zealand to Tonga has the highest density of underwater volcanoes in the world. So this is static question. Just remember the question as same as in slide. Next is, where is Vindhyavas Wildlife Sanctuary located? Static question. Vindhyavas was in news, so answer of this question is Haryana. Static question. Remember the question as same as in slide. Moving to next question. Indian Air Force recently retired the number 51 Sword Arms MiG-21 fighter squadron stopped its flying operations from 30th of June 2022. The number 51 Sword Arms MiG-21 fighter squadron is based in Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir. So answer of this question is 4. So the Indian Air Force retired the number 51 Sword Arms MiG-21 fighter squadron based in Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir, which had stopped its flying operation from 30th of June 2022. It has been replaced by MiG-29 squadron for the air defense. And currently Indian Air Force has 3 MiG-21 Bison squadron which shall retire in the next 3 years. And the crest of the squadron depicts the motto Vijay Parakrama, which means valor for victory. And this squadron was tested in the year of 1987, which is known as Operation Brass Tacks, when it carried out intensive valley flying and manned operations readiness platforms from both Srinagar and Avantipur over the 3-month period. So remember, this is number 51 Sword Arms Squadron which was retired. Moving to next question. In which city did Adani Green Energy Limited commission 600 megawatt world's largest wind solar power plant? This is world's largest wind solar power plant. That's why this question is most important, and the area is Jaisalmer in Rajasthan. So answer of this question is 1. So the power plant has a power purchase agreement with Solar Energy Corporation of India, which is known as SECI, at rupees 2.69 per kilowatt hour for 25 years. And the project consists of 600 megawatt power plant or solar plant and 150 megawatt wind plants, which helps in optimal utilization of transition network and also reduces intermittency of the renewable energy power. So remember, Adani Green Energy Limited has commissioned the world's largest wind solar power plant of 600 megawatt capacity in Jaisalmer. Which application recently became the first application to go live on the open network for the digital commerce in Bengaluru, Karnataka? And this application is Paytm Mall. Answer of this question is first. So it will bring more transparency and digital independence for small businesses while purchasing and selling goods in the Indian market. And the Bengaluru beta testing started this My Store and Spice Money as the buyer side application. and the seller side applications such as Go Frugal, Shop, N Store, and Growth Falcons, among others, can be used to order meals or purchase groceries using the network. So remember, Paytm Mall of the Paytm E-Commerce Private Limited became the first application to go live on the open network digital commerce in Bengaluru, Karnataka. The network started beta testing for the public across 16 pin codes in the Bengaluru. Moving to next question. Which of the following points are incorrect with respect to the step taken by the Securities and Exchange Board of India in the month of October 2022? So we have to find out the incorrect statement. So SEBI extended the two-factor authentication for subscription transactions in units of mutual funds with effect from 1st of January 2023. So this statement is wrong because this is not from 1st of January, it is from 1st of April 2023. It means it is for the financial year 24. So first statement is wrong statement. The SEBI formed a new framework for the credit rating agencies involving rating of the securities having explicit credit enhancement features with effect from 1st of Jan 2023. This statement is true. Next is SEBI also made amendments to guidelines for the preferential issue and institutional placement of the units by a listed REIT in which have been listed on a stock exchange for a period of at least 6 months prior to the date of issuance of notice to the unit holders. So they also have been listed on the stock exchange for a period of at least 6 months prior to the date of issuance of the notice to its unit holders. And the allotment of the units can be made to the sponsor for unsubscribed portions in the institutional placement where at least 90% of the issue size has been subscribed. This statement is also true. If you are not from the technical background, just read this question, read the first statement and the second statement. These two statements are important. So only incorrect statement is 1. So answer of this question is only A. Moving to next question. Who was recently conferred with the Dadasaheb Phalke Award for 2020 by Draupadi Murmu ji, President of India? Most important question because we are talking about Dadasaheb Phalke Award for the 2020. And President of India Draupadi Murmu presented 68th edition of National Film Awards for the year of 2020 in various categories in New Delhi. And the award of Dadasaheb Phalke for the year of 2020 goes to Asha Parekh ji. It means President Draupadi Murmu presented renowned actor Asha Parekh with the esteemed Dadasaheb Phalke Award for the year of 2020. And she is the 52nd recipient of prestigious award given to artists in the Indian film industry. So you can see here, this is President of India presented 68th National Film Awards. And there are 4 awards which you can remember. One is the Best Actor. Best Actor goes to Surya for the movie Sorarai Potru in Tamil, and Ajay Devgan ji. Ajay Devgan movie was Tanaji. So just remember, Best Actor award goes to 2 personalities. One is Surya and second is Ajay Devgan. And Best Actress award goes to Arpana Balamurli, and this is for movie again Sorarai Potru. And remember, the Best Male Playback Singer goes to Rahul Deshpande and Best Female Playback Singer goes to Nanchamma. And very important thing, the important thing is Best Actor award goes to 2 personalities. Moving to next question. Who was recently elected as the Vice President of the International Astronomical Federation? Vice President of International Astronomical Federation. Answer of this question is A.K. Anil Kumar. Second is the answer. So Dr. A.K. Anil Kumar, senior scientist in the Indian Space Research Organization, was elected as the Vice President of International Aeronautic Federation during the annual conference of International Astronomical Congress of 2022, which was held in Paris, France from 18 to 22nd of September 2022. He is one of the 12 vice presidents. Remember, he is one of the 12 vice presidents elected by International Astronomical Federation. And Saudi Arabia's aerospace engineer named as Mishal is also one of the 12 vice presidents. She was elected along with the Anil Kumar and became the first Saudi woman to hold the leadership position in the federation. But the important name, one of the vice president of International Astronomical Federation from India is A.K. Anil Kumar. When was the National Pension System Divas or Day 2022 observed across India? Simple question, static question. This was observed on 1st of October 2022 to promote the pension and retirement planning among the citizens of India. And NPC Day, a day for pension planning, is a campaign of the Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority. And the national pension system is being administered and regulated by Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority, and this comes under the PFRDA Act of 2013, and NPS is a government sponsored pension scheme launched in the year of 2004. Moving to next question. So you can see here, this is Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority observed National Pension System Divas on the 1st of October 2022. Next is static question. Election Commission of India will launch Matdata Junction, a year-long voter awareness program on All India Radio on October 3rd of 2022. Who is the current Chief Election Commissioner of India? Very static question, and current Chief Election Commissioner of India is Rajiv Kumar. So answer of this question is 3. So Chief Election Commissioner of India is Rajiv Kumar, who launched this Matdata Junction, a year-long voter awareness program on All India Radio on 3rd of October 2022. And this Matdata Junction program will broadcast in 23 languages across the country. Next is, which of the following points are incorrect with respect to the Swachh Bharat Divas of 2022? Swachh Bharat Divas of 2022. And here is the first statement. Draupadi Murmu ji, the President of India, presided over the Swachh Bharat Divas 2022 celebration, which was organized by the Ministry of Jal Shakti to mark the birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi ji. This statement is true statement. Madhya Pradesh won the first prize under the large state category under the Swachh Sarvekshan Gramin 2022, followed by Tamil Nadu. This statement is wrong statement, because the first state or the first prize goes to Telangana. Telangana won the first prize under the large state category under the Swachh Sarvekshan Gramin, which looks into the sanitation status to the rural areas. And large state category means population over 30 lakh. And this statement is wrong. It means among the smaller states and the union territories, Andaman and Nicobar secured the first position, followed by Dadra and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu. This statement is true. So remember, among smaller states and the union territories whose population is less than 30 lakhs, Andaman and Nicobar secured the first position. And you can also remember the top 3 districts of India are Bhiwani. Top 3 districts. Bhiwani is on the first. Second, Bhiwani is in Haryana. And next is Jagtial is in Telangana. Next is Nizamabad. Nizamabad is in Telangana also. So just remember the top 3 districts are Bhiwani, Jagtial and Nizamabad. So only incorrect statement is B. So answer of this question is second, only B. Moving to next question. Ministry of Jal Shakti celebrates Swachh Bharat Divas 2022. Which of the following points are correct with respect to the Swachh Sarvekshan 2022 on the occasion of anniversary of Swachh Bharat Mission Urban 2.0? Again, this question is related to Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. So let's read the statement. Draupadi Murmu, the President of India, presided over the 8th anniversary of Swachh Bharat Mission and the first anniversary of Swachh Bharat Mission Urban 2.0. So this statement is correct statement. Indore, Madhya Pradesh was named as the cleanest city. This question is very, very important. Cleanest city in India is Indore for the 6th time in more than 1 lakh people category. Also strengthened its position by becoming India's first 7-star garbage-free city. So this statement is also true, and you can also remember Surat district of Gujarat was named as the 2nd cleanest city for the 2nd year in a row, and Navi Mumbai was named on the 3rd position. So first rank goes to Indore, second is Surat, third goes to Navi Mumbai. Madhya Pradesh was named as the best performing state in the Swachh Sarvekshan 2022. This statement is also correct. It means all the statements are correct. Answer of this question is all A, B, C. So India celebrated 8 years of the Swachh Bharat Mission and the first anniversary of Swachh Bharat Mission Urban 2.0. Next is, which of the following points are incorrect with respect to the RBI's 4th bi-monthly monetary policy of financial year 23 held in the September 2022. Held in September 2022. So RBI Monetary Policy Committee met on the last days of the September, like 28th to 30th of September, and released the RBI's fourth bi-monthly monetary policy of financial year 23, which decreased India's gross domestic product growth to 7%. Earlier they predicted 7.2% for the financial year 23. This statement is true. Next is Monetary Policy Committee raised the repo rate by 50 basis point to 5.90% from 5.40%. So now the repo rate is 5.90%. Earlier it was 5.40%, and all things are based on the repo rate. So this statement is also true. The standing deposit facility rate adjusted to 5.65% from 5.15%, and the marginal standing facility or MSF rate to 6.15% from the 5.65%. Very important for the banking students. Remember, SDF or the standing deposit facility rate is now 5.65% and MSF rate is 6.15%. So this statement is also true. The bank rate remained unchanged at 5.15%. This is not possible. If repo rate is changed, then all the rates will be changed. It means now the bank rate will be 6.15%, because the MSF is 6.15%, bank rate is also 6.15%. So this statement is wrong. The GDP growth for the quarter 1 of the financial year 24 is projected at 7.2%. This is also true. Also true statement. So all these statements are correct. Only 4 statement is wrong. And remember, all the rates are very important. I am revising here. Repo rate is 5.90%. Reverse repo is 3.35%. This is unchanged, 3.35%. Next is MSF. We already talked. This is 6.15%. Bank rate is also 6.15%. Next is SDF or standing deposit facility. This is 5.65%. CRR, cash reserve ratio, is 4.50%. This is also unchanged. Next is SLR, statutory liquidity ratio, is 18%. This is also unchanged. Moving to next question. Which of the following points are correct with respect to the RBI's fourth bi-monthly monetary policy of financial year 23 held in September 2022? Again, this question is related to the bi-monthly policy, but there are new points, so you have to remember. RBI will also introduce a framework for the securitization of the standard asset framework to provide an alternative mechanism for the securitization of the NPAs in addition to existing asset reconstruction company route. This statement is true statement. Next is the 20-day variable rate reverse repo auctions will be stopped by the RBI due to current banking system liquidity condition and will continue 14-day variable rate reverse repo auctions. So this statement is also true. This means 28-day variable rate reverse repo will be merged with the 14-day. Next is RBI also released the monetary policy report, which is published under the section 45 ZM of the Reserve Bank of India Act of 1934. This statement is also true. So all the statements are correct. So answer of this question is only A, B, C. Next question is, who was recently honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award by the United States President Joe Biden ji with the citation of "with grateful recognition"? And this personality is Vivek Lal. So answer of this question is 4. So Dr. Vivek Lal, who is an Indian origin Chief Executive Officer of General Atomics Global Corporation. General Atomics Global Corporation has been honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award by the United States President Joe Biden with the citation of "with grateful recognition." And the citation "with grateful recognition" was given to Vivek Lal, who has done PhD in the aerospace engineering from the State University in the Cairns in United States. And the recognition was given by the Emory Corps and the Office of the President. Moving to next question. You can also see here the picture of Vivek Lal. The United Nations International Day of the Non-Violence 2022 was observed across the globe on 2nd of October 2022 to commemorate the birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi ji, in which year the first International Day of Non-Violence was observed. and first time it was observed in the year of 2007. So answer of this question is 4. And this is the birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi ji, the leader of Indian independence movement, pioneering the philosophy and strategy of non-violence. In India, 2nd of October is observed as the Gandhi Jayanti, and this year marks the 153rd birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi ji. And the first United Nations recognized International Day of Non-Violence was observed on 2nd of October 2007. Next is, as of September 2022, the Gujarati film Cello Show is India's official entry for the Dash Academy Awards or the Oscar Awards. So, Gujarati film Cello Show, a coming of age drama about a young boy love affair with a cinema in a village in the Saurashtra area, is India's official entry for the 95th Academy Awards or the Oscar Award, the Film Federation of India announced. And this is 95th, so answer of this question is 1. And this film is titled as Last Film Show. Last Film Show in English. The Pan-Nellin Directional will release in theatres in the country wide on October 14. And this is 95th Academy Awards, and these are scheduled to take place on 12th of March 2023 in Los Angeles. Next is, which bank recently adopted 30 remote villages across 6 states under its Gram Seva program? So, this bank adopted 30 remote villages, and this bank is State Bank of India. Answer of this question is 4. And this adoption was made under the 4th phase of SBI Gram Seva program. So, State Bank of India adopted 30 remote villages across the aspirational districts of the 6 Indian states, and these 6 Indian states are Haryana, Gujarat, Punjab, Tamil Nadu and West Bengal. Haryana, Gujarat, and one state is Maharashtra here. Haryana, Gujarat, Punjab, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu and West Bengal. So, with this, the program outreach will expand to a total of 130 villages, of which 75 villages are from the aspirational districts notified by the National Institution for Transforming India. And SBI Gram Seva program. SBI Gram Seva program is a flagship scheme of SBI Foundation, and it was launched under the corporate social responsibility of the bank in the year of 2017. As of now, the program has adopted 100 villages across the 16 states in the 3 phases and already completed 5 years. And 16 out of the total 17 SBI circles of the country comes under the ambit of this scheme. So, remember, this is the State Bank of India. Which organization recently signed a memorandum of understanding with Dun and Bradstreet to launch India's first sustainability index dedicated to the MSMEs? This is India's first sustainability index dedicated to MSMEs, and this is launched with the help of the Small Industries Development Bank of India. Answer of this question is 2nd. So, SIDBI and Dun and Bradstreet also signed a memorandum of understanding for developing and implementing this index, and it is India's first sustainability index only dedicated to the micro, small and medium enterprises. And SIDBI and Dun and Bradstreet is a quarterly survey to provide valuable insights on adoption of an environmental, social and governance framework by assessing the viewpoints of the business on the different parameters. And it will cover nearly 250 micro, small and medium enterprises every quarter from the Dun and Bradstreet SIDBI database of the MSME. So, remember, SIDBI and Dun and Bradstreet signed a memorandum of understanding to create one sustainability perception index, which is also known as SPECS. SPECS stands for Sustainability Perception Index, during an event which was held in Tamil Nadu. Moving to next question. In October 2022, the National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development sanctioned the upgrade of school infrastructure in the rural areas in Punjab. So, it means the National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development provided some amount of loan or some amount of rupees for the improvement of the school infrastructure in the rural areas of Punjab. And this amount is 222 crore rupees. So, answer of this question is 3. So, this funding would be used to build almost 2,300 new classrooms, 762 labs and 648 playgrounds for the rural areas across 23 districts of the Punjab. So, this question is very important for the Punjab students. Anish Dayal Singh was recently appointed as the 32nd Director General of which organization? Anish Dayal Singh, IPS officer of 1988 batch of Manipur cadre was appointed as the 32nd Director General of ITBP. It means Indo-Tibetan Border Police till the year of December 2024. It means almost he is appointed for the time period of 2 years. So you can see here Anish Dayal Singh takes the charge of Indo-Tibetan Border Police Director General, and the approval was given by the Appointments Committee of the Cabinet headed by the Prime Minister. Earlier this position was with S.L. Thausen, who was holding the additional charge of this force. Moving to next question. Name the first multi-role light combat helicopter that were recently inducted by the Indian Air Force at its Jodhpur Air Force Station. And name of this first multi-role light combat helicopter is Parchanda. Answer of this question is second. So Indian Air Force inducted the first indigenously developed multi-role light combat helicopters named as Parchanda. It also means fierce, into its 143 helicopter unit at the Jodhpur Air Force Station, Rajasthan, and the induction makes India 7th country in the world to make attack helicopters. And these light combat helicopters are limited series production of 10 choppers for the Indian Air Force. As of now, 4 have been delivered and inducted, and the rest will be delivered by the end of 2022. And Parchanda is developed by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited in collaboration with one French engine maker company which is known as Safran. And Parchanda is designed for the high altitude areas, 5.8 ton twin engine light combat helicopter equipped with the Shakti engine, and it is armed with 20 mm turret guns, 70 mm rocket system and air-to-air missiles. So remember, this is first multi-role light combat helicopter named as Parchanda. Next is, what is the theme of United Nations World Space Week 2022 that was observed across the globe on 4th to 10th of October 2022? And the theme was space and sustainability. Answer of this question is second. So the day is observed to celebrate the contributions of space science and technology to the betterment of the human condition. So the first ever World Space Week was observed from 4th to 10th of October, exact year of 2000, and 4th of October marks the date on which the first human made Earth satellite named as Sputnik, Sputnik 1 was launched in the 1957. Next question is, name the organization that recently signed a memorandum of understanding with the Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare to boost International Year of Millets 2023. So this is static question. Just remember the question as same as in slide, and answer of this question is National Agricultural Cooperative Marketing Federation of India. So answer of this question is 1. So the Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare signed a memorandum of understanding with the institution of NAFED. NAFED you already know now, it is National Agriculture Cooperative Marketing Federation of India, and this MOU was signed in New Delhi. And under this MOU, the both entities will raise awareness and promote millet-based products on the sidelines of the International Year of Millets 2023 celebrations proposed by Government of India to the United Nations. And you can also remember this Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare works under the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Moving to next question. Which of the following points are correct with respect to the Sample Registration System Statistical Report of 2020 issued by the Office of the Registrar General and Census Commissioner India in October 2022? So let's read out the statement and find out the correct. The infant mortality rate for the males and females in India finally equalized in the year of 2020. This statement is true because infant mortality rate in males is 28 and female is also 28. So finally it equalized in India in 2020. Second is, at the national level, the infant mortality rate has decreased by 9 points from 37 in 2015 and by 2 points from 30 in 2019 to 28 in 2020. because now the infant mortality rate is 20 and in 2019 it was 30. So it is decreased by 2 points. It means India's health system is improving. So this statement is also true. Next is Madhya Pradesh, 43 has the highest infant mortality rate and Kerala has the lowest infant mortality rate. This statement is also true statement. And except for Uttarakhand, where the two rates were equivalent in the year of 2011, all states had higher IMR for female babies than males. So now it is equalized in 2020, but in Uttarakhand it was equalized in the year of 2011. So all these statements are correct. So answer of this question is 1, only A, B and C. Moving to next question. In October 2022, Pulampara Panchayat became the first fully digital literate panchayat in India. So remember, Pulampara Panchayat belongs to which state? Pulampara belongs to Kerala. So answer of this question is second. So Pulampara Panchayat in Trivandrum, Kerala has become the first fully digital literate panchayat in India. And this was achieved through the Digi Pulampara project. Digi Pulampara project, under which around 3,300 residents between the age group of 14 to 65 were given digital education. And this was a year-long grassroots level project launched in the August 2021 for providing training to the residents of the Pulampara using Android mobile phones. And the project was initiated by 5-member core team led by the Panchayat President PV Rajesh. Moving to next question. Union Minister of Home Affairs Amit Shah ji recently announced one scheduled tribe status for the Pahadi community in the area of Jammu and Kashmir. This Pahadi community belongs to Jammu and Kashmir, and the community will get the scheduled tribe reservation benefits after the completion of the administrative process. And the Pahadi community is a linguistic group that constitutes Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, and is separate around 10 to 11% of the population of the Jammu and Kashmir. They are mostly concentrated in the mountainous region. That's why it is known as Pahadi community. Pahadi means mountainous community, and this is concentrated in the mountainous region of the Poonch Rajouri area of the Jammu and Kashmir. And they also concentrated in some parts of the Kashmir Valley, including Baramulla, Kupwara, and the Uri area. Moving to next question. Which country's central bank recently signed a memorandum of understanding with National Payment Corporation of India to launch India's RuPay debit card? India's RuPay debit card, and this country is Oman. Answer of this question is 4. So NPCI and the Central Bank of Oman had inked a memorandum of understanding to launch RuPay debit card in Oman, ushering in a new era of financial connectivity. And the proposal comes after India and Oman agreed to expand the Indian digital payment ecosystem in the Gulf region. And the MOU will set the stage for the Indian RuPay cards and the UPI platform in Oman to facilitate seamless digital remittance, which will benefit India workers and professionals. And according to the Indian Embassy in Oman, there are around 6,24,000 Indians in Oman, of which about almost 4,83,000 are workers and rest are professionals as of May 2021. So we are talking about Oman country, and India's RuPay debit card and the UPI will be launched in Oman by the National Payment Corporation of India. Next question is, name the personality from India who recently won the International Hockey Federation Rising Star of the Year 2021-22 award under the women's category. And this personality is Mumtaz Khan. So answer of this question is 3. So the Federation International Hockey Federation conferred India's Mumtaz Khan, and she belongs to Lucknow, with the International Hockey Federation Rising Star of the Year 2021-22 in the women's category by scoring 8 goals in the 6 matches. And you can also remember in the men's category, name is Timothée Clement. Timothée Clement of France was conferred with the Rising Star of the Year 2021-22 in the men's category. But the most important is women's category because she belongs to India. Name is Mumtaz Khan. And you can also remember Federation International de Hockey or International Hockey Federation headquarters is in Lausanne, Switzerland. Who recently won the 2022 United Nations High Commissioner for Refuge Nansen Refugee Award, and this is very important, and this award goes to Angela Merkel, the former Chancellor of Germany. So the former German Chancellor Dr. Angela Merkel won the 2022 United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees Nansen Refugees Award for providing asylum to more than 1.2 million refugees and asylum seekers in the year of 2015-16 during the Syrian crisis. So the year of 2022 marked a century like 100 years since the Fritz, F-R-I-D-T-J, Fritz of Nansen was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in the year of 1922. That's why it is known as Nansen Refugees Award. You can see here former German Chancellor Angela Merkel wins the United Nations Refugee Agency Prize, which is known as Nansen Refuge Prize. In October 2022, B.D. Mishraji took additional charge as the governor of which state? As a governor of which state? Because earlier the governor of this state was Satyapal Malikji. Satyapal Malikji tenure ended on 3rd of October 2022, but his tenure was not extended. So B.D. Mishra took the additional charge of this state governor, and this state is Meghalaya. So answer of this question is 1. So former Brigadier of Indian Army B.D. Mishraji took additional charge as the governor of Meghalaya at a function in the Darbar Hall or the Raj Bhavan in Shillong. He will succeed Satyapal Malikji, whose tenure ended on the 3rd of October 2022. And the oath for the same was administered by the acting Chief Justice of Meghalaya, Justice Hamsaran Singh. And he has been serving as the Arunachal Pradesh governor since 2017. You can see here the picture of B.D. Mishraji, who recently took charge as the Director General Ordinance of Coordination and Services. Static question, remember the same question as same as in slide. Sanjeev Kishore is the answer. Sanjeev Kishore, in 1985 batch officer of the Indian Ordnance Factory Service, has taken over as the Director General Ordnance at the Directorate of Ordnance in the Coordination and Services in Calcutta, West Bengal. And it comes under the Department of Defense, production under the Ministry of Defense, with effect from 1st of October 2022. Earlier this position was with M.K. Garg. And he also served as the first Chief Managing Director of Armored Vehicles Nigam Limited, one of the 7 new defense public sector undertakings formed by the Government of India in the 2021. Just remember the question as same as in slide. Next is, when was UNESCO's World Teacher Day 2022 observed across the globe with the theme of the transformation of education begins with teachers? And this day was observed on 5th of October 2022, and we are talking about UNESCO's World Teacher Day. And the theme was the transformation of education begins with the teacher. And UNESCO presented this theme to respect the teachers' determined and diligent efforts in the crucial stage of the COVID-19 pandemic. And the first World Teacher Day was observed in the year of 1994. So 5th of October 2022, especially to celebrate the World Teacher Day by webinar organized by the Southeast Asian Ministers of Education Organization. It was conducted with the theme, the transformation of education begins with teachers, and it was started in Thailand, in Bangkok, Thailand. Next question is, who was recently appointed for amending the Constitution of Indian Olympic Association by the Supreme Court of India? This question is static question. Remember the question as same as in slide. Answer of this question is L. Nageshwar Rao. Answer of this question is 4. So the Supreme Court of India appointed former Apex Court Judge L. Nageshwar Rao for amending the Constitution of Indian Olympic Association and preparing the Electoral College. So a bench headed by Justice D.Y. Chandrachudji said the ex-top court judge would ensure a fair and development-oriented approach for the future of the Olympics in the country. Apex Court also gave its permission to Rajiv Mehta ji. Rajiv Mehta ji is currently the Secretary General of Indian Olympic Association, and to participate in the forthcoming meeting with the International Olympic Committee scheduled to be held on 27th of September. Already it was completed. Moving to next question. Which of the following points are correct with respect to the President of India Draupadi Murmu's visit to Gujarat in October 2022? So let's read the statement and find out the correct statement. First is, President Draupadi Murmu laid the foundation stone of Super Specialty Hospital, Trauma Center and Rain Basera, which will cost 373 crore at the Gandhinagar Civil Hospital, and the president made a visit to Mahatma Gandhi Ashram residence, which is known as Hriday Kunj. This statement is true. She also inaugurated the new GMERS Hospital and Medical College in Rajpipla in Narmada district at a cost of 530 crore rupees. And this is inaugurated via video conferencing. This statement is also true. President also launched Her Start, a Gujarat University startup program for the women entrepreneurs in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. This statement is also true. So all the statements are correct. So answer of this question is all A, B, C. In October 2022, the WEG Industries Private Limited commissioned India's first 4.20 megawatt wind turbine generator in which area? Exact area is Tirunelveli in Tamil Nadu. So answer of this question is second. So a WEG Industries Private Limited commissioned India's first state-of-art 4.20 megawatt wind turbine generator, which is single unit with the largest generation capacity at Tirunelveli in Tamil Nadu at a cost of 88 crore rupees. And Gujarat and Tamil Nadu will be the main players in this power generation mission. So the facility has been set for target of producing 500 gigawatt of power through renewable energy source by the year of 2030, out of which solar energy would amount almost for 300 megawatt and other renewable energy sources would be tapped optimally to generate the remaining 200 megawatt. And we have to generate 175 gigawatt of renewable energy by the year of 2022. Out of 175 gigawatt, 100 gigawatt will comes from solar energy. Moving to next question. The Ministry of Finance recently modified the emergency credit line guarantee scheme by increasing the loan limit to dash from rupees 400 crore for the aviation sector. So now it is increased to 1500 crore rupees. So answer of this question is second. So the Department of Financial Services under the Ministry of Finance modified the emergency credit line guarantee scheme and increased the loan limit to rupees 1500 crore from rupees 400 crore to help the aviation sector over the cash flow problem. And according to modified scheme, an airline would be eligible for 100% of its fund-based or non-fund based loan outstanding of 1500 crore, whichever is lower. Earlier, the sector has allowed to borrow up to 50% of their highest fund-based credit outstanding or rupees 400 crore per borrower, whichever is lower. And other criteria, terms and condition parameters prescribed under the operational guideline of this scheme in the August 2022 will be applicable. Moving to next question. As per the 2021-22 sugar season, October to September, India became the world's largest producer, consumer and the largest exporter of sugar. India is the second largest exporter of sugar in the world. So for the sugar season from October to September 2021-22, a record amount of more than 5,000 lakh metric ton of sugarcane was produced in the country, making India the largest producer, consumer and the second largest exporter of sugar. Of these, 35 lakh metric ton of sugar was channeled to the production of ethanol, while 359 lakh metric ton of sugar was produced by the sugar mills. And the sugar season of 2021-22 recorded highest sugar exports of over 109 or 110 lakh metric ton, despite receiving no financial support or subsidy from the government of India, which was extended up to 2020-21. So India is the second largest exporter of sugar. Answer of this question is 4. So India emerges as the world's largest producer and the consumer of sugar and world's second largest exporter of sugar. Name the personalities from India who were recently named as the International Hockey Federation Men's and Women's Goalkeeper of the Year 2021-22 respectively. Earlier, we were discussing Rising Star of the Year. Now, this is Goalkeeper of the Year 2021-22 in both categories like men and women by the International Hockey Federation. In the men's category, this is PR Shrijesh, and in the women's category, she is Savita Punya. So, answer of this question is 3. So, International Hockey Federation has named India's men's and the women's hockey goalkeeper PR Shrijesh and Savita Punya at the International Hockey Federation Goalkeeper of the Year 2021-22 in their respective categories in the Hockey Star Awards of 2021-22. Srijesh got 39.9 total points in the voting, followed by Belgium player and Netherlands player. So Svita finished up the 37.6 points in voting, followed by Argentina player and the Australia player. But you have to remember, goalkeeper of the year in the men's category goes to PR Srijesh, and in the women's category, this goes to Svita Punya, who was recently appointed as the 37th Director General of Central Reserve Police Force or CRPF. Answer of this question is Sujay Lal Thausan. Answer of this question is second. S.L. Thausan, IPS officer of 1988 batch of Madhya Pradesh cadre, was appointed as the 37th Director General of CRPF, and he will hold the post until his superannuation on 30th of November 2023 or till the further orders, whichever is earlier. And the post was vacated with the superannuation of 1986 batch of IPS officer Kuldeep Singh. Earlier this position was Kuldeep Singh, and he retired on 30th of September 2022. And the approval was given by the appointment committee of the cabinet headed by the Prime Minister. Earlier we were discussing, like prior to this appointment, Sujay Lal Thausan was holding charge of the Director General of Sashastra Seema Bal SSB, as well as the additional charge of Indo-Tibetan Border Police. This question we already covered. You can see here the picture of Sujay Lal Thausan, who takes charge as the 37th Director General of the CRPF. Next is Kishore Kumar Poludasu was recently appointed as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of which insurance company? Static question, but the insurance company is important. This is SBI General Insurance. So answer of this question is second. So State Bank of India or SBI General Insurance Company, which is a subsidiary of SBI, has appointed Kishore Kumar as its new Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer with effect from 4th of October 2022. And the parent company State Bank of India nominated Kishore Kumar for the new MD and CEO of this, you can say, insurance company. And SBI General Insurance headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. This was established in the year of 2009. Which of the following points are correct with respect to the 5G or 5th generation? This question is important and this is static question. T-Mobile United States was the first company in the world, to launch a commercially available 5G new radio standalone network. This statement is true. Remember, this is T-Mobile of United States. Next is, in 2019, South Korea became the first country to commercially launch the nationwide 5G services. This statement is also true. This was in 2019. In 2022, India also launched 5G services in some areas. On March 6 of 2020, the first ever all 5G smartphone Samsung Galaxy S20 was released. And this statement is also true. So answer of this question is all 1, 2, 3. Static question, remember the question as same as in slide. In October 2022, Rubail Hossain announced his retirement from the Test cricket. Rubail Hossain belongs to which country? So, Rubail Hossain belongs to Bangladesh. So, answer of this question is 4. And Rubail Hossain, the very famous pacer, announced his retirement from the Test cricket. He made his Test format debut in the year of 2009 and presented Bangladesh in 27 Test matches over the span of 13 years. And the pacer scalped 36 wickets in his Test career with the best figure of 5 of 166, his one and the only 5-wicket haul. And he will continue to play in the Dhaka Premier League, Bangladesh Premier League, along with the other white ball tournaments. But remember, Rubail Hossain belongs to Bangladesh, who recently announced the retirement from the Test cricket. What is the name of the super technological application or SupTech application launched by the Reserve Bank of India recently to improve the supervisory monitoring system? And this application is known as Daksh. Answer of this question is second. And this was launched in the month of October by the Governor of Reserve Bank of India, Shaktikant Das ji. And this application is known as Reserve Bank Advanced Supervisory Monitoring System to further strengthen the supervisory review. And the meaning of Daksh is efficient and competent. And the application is a part of Reserve Bank of India's various initiatives in strengthening supervision by utilizing the latest technology for implementing more efficient and automated work processes. So remember, RBI's launched super technological application named as Daksh to improve supervisory process. Which private sector bank collaborated with the Mintok Innovations India to launch Super or the Smart Hub Vyapar application to fulfill everyday business needs of the merchant. This application is known as Smart Hub Vyapar application for the businessman so that they can tackle the everyday business needs. And this bank is HDFC Bank. So answer of this question is second. So on October 6th of 2022, HDFC Bank in collaboration with the Mintok Innovations India, which is a merchant platform, launched Smart Hub Vyapar merchant application, which is a one-stop merchant solution application designed to fulfill every business needs of the merchant. And the application facilitates instant, digital and 100% paperless merchant onboarding for existing HDFC Bank customers along with 24/7 support with the EVA chatbot to address any issues. Moving to next question. This is the Smart Vyapar application for the businesses. With respect to the 59th foundation day of the IDBI Bank, which of the following initiatives are correct regarding the multiple digital solutions? So let's read out. The first statement is digital KCC platform. Second is Go Mobile Plus mobile application. Third one is Amrit Mahotsav Rin Bhugtan Yojana. So all the statements are correct. So answer of this question is all the above. So remember, IDBI Bank Limited, which is a private sector bank, introduced a number of initiatives aimed at customer centricity and meeting the demands of ever evolving financial ecosystem on the occasion of the 59th Foundation Day. First platform is Digi KCC platform. Second is Go Mobile Plus. This was launched as a mobile application, and they also launched one cardless ATM. And the bank also unveiled a repo linked fixed deposit scheme, FD scheme, and it is a repo linked FD scheme. And the bank also introduced a special scheme named as Amrit Mahotsav Rin Bhugtan Yojana. Moving to next question. Name the first bank in India that recently launched Smart Wire, an operation for quick and easy online solution to receive inward remittance. And this bank is ICICI Bank. So answer of this question is 4. So ICICI Bank launched a Smart Wire, an online solution to allow non-resident Indians, to allow NRIs and resident customers to make SWIFT, Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication based inward remittance through online medium. And ICICI Bank is the first bank in India to introduce such a quick and easy online solution to receive inward remittances. Next question is, name the banking sector which was recently reappointed Prashant Kumar as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer for a tenure of 3 years. And this bank is Yes Bank. So answer of this question is 3. So the Reserve Bank of India approved the reappointment of Prashant Kumar as the Managing Director and CEO of Yes Bank for the time period of 3 years with effect from 6th of October 2022. And the appointment is subject to approval of the shareholders, but he was earlier appointed as MD and CEO of the Yes Bank for the post for the reconstruction in the March of 2020. Now it is 2022. He is appointed for further 3 years. It means he can retire in the year of 2025. So this is all for today's, this is all for the week of 1st of October 2022. I think you will like this video, share this video and subscribe our channel, and you can join our all platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn and Telegram channel, and Telegram channel link is given in the description box, so join carefully. And always take care of your health. Thank you guys, take care, bye bye.